Well, the struggles of infertility take a toll on both women as well as men.
Yes, definitely. And so right now we're actually joined by an author, a new author, Ryan Smith, who he himself and his wife, Katie, have gone through infertility struggles, and they went through IVF, as my husband and I did, and we actually were able to connect on social media. He's coming out with this new book today. It's called Finally, an Infertility Book for Dudes. So Ryan Smith, thank you so much for joining us. You're up in Portland, Oregon, right?
That is correct. Thanks for having me. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, and thank you so much. Okay, so first of all, I love that you wrote this book. I'm sure it wasn't easy, but I think it's so important to recognize that while so much medically and chemically is happening to the female partner, the male partner going through this is also going through a world of emotion. So let's talk about your reason, first of all, for writing the book.
Yeah, so this kind of came about at a strange time for me. It was a dark time. It was after we had been going through infertility for about 4 years, and our first IVF cycle had failed. So we had had a couple miscarriages, some failed transfers, and I was searching out some resources that I could connect with. There's a bunch of resources for women, like you're mentioning, about egg health and biological clocks and the journey, but not as much for guys out there. So when we were trying to become parents, we got the Rad Dad books, and finally you're going to be a dude, you're finally going to be a dad. And that just wasn't there for men. So I wanted to create something that guys could connect with and talk about more than just the science of it all, something about the story and the emotional toll that takes on us kind of from the sidelines at times.
Yeah, and in one of the chapters, you write, one of the hardest parts about the whole process is as the male partners, we're often not the ones physically going through it. You said we emotionally do, but physically we're running the annual Thanksgiving turkey trot while the ladies are in the New York City Marathon, which that analogy I actually thought was so fitting. I know that you have struggled, and I know that your experience has not quite gotten to the point where you want it to be. So where are you at with your wife, and what are you hoping that comes out of the book and sharing your experience with others?
So I hope a lot of guys can connect with it. You know, it depends on where the guy is in their journeys, whether it's tips and tricks or about what's coming up for them, how to support their wife, how to be attentive, how to deal with different being present, preparing financially, communication. These are all points that I hope guys can take from it, or some guys that are veterans of the game, as I like to say, hopefully something that they can just relate with and connect on some of the lighthearted stories. And me and my wife are actually happy to announce that we actually did go through our second round of IVF, which came after this book, and she is currently pregnant. But as many people going through infertility know, we are cautiously optimistic, I like to say, but we are expecting a baby girl this fall, so we are excited to announce that, but hopefully being new parents by the end of the year.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me choke up. Oh, that is fantastic. Well, that's what happens on live TV.
Yeah.
You make an announcement like that, and gosh, I can really relate to what you're going through. Oh, I am so happy for you and your wife. And me and my husband, we just welcomed our baby girl in December. So I'm sending you all the love. I will send you all the baby clothes too, because we have a lot of those as well. Where can people get the book, Finally? I love the title, An Infertility Book for Dudes. How can they find it?
So it's out today. It's out today on Amazon. You can find it on Amazon just by searching the title, Finally, an Infertility Book for Dudes, or you can follow me on Instagram for purchasing information, listed here, Ryan Smith _infertility_author. Launched today, and I'm excited, and hopefully it does some good for some guys out there.
Well, I am so happy for you and your wife. Happy that we were able to finally connect in this way, and we are sending you so much love here from Sacramento up to Portland. Thank you, Ryan, and we will have all of his information again posted to our website, gooddaysacramento.com.
Thank you so much.
What a happy way to end that segment.
Right? Oh, that was wonderful.